We do the whole thing like this, like who's the dude from Monopoly? Penny Pincher?
Veal, Bell.
I'm Nate Condon, founding partner at Walkner Condon. What made me want to pursue a career in financial advising was the depth and breadth of the experiences that we get to see. In my former life, I was a mortgage loan officer. I enjoyed that, but it can get a little redundant. Most refinances look the same. Purchases are a little different, but there's not a ton of variety there. In this world, all we see is variety. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's kind of what they want out of their financial plan is a little different. And it makes it so that you never really get bored in the role that you're in. What I'm most proud of in the development of Walkner Condon is the opportunity that it's created for the other people that work with the firm and our clients as well. It seems to have kind of created a life of its own, which is ultimately what Clint and I wanted out of this firm. We didn't want it to be he and I. That was never the point. The point was it was a bigger entity that we work for and that kind of has a life of its own. And I'm really proud that it's reached that level where it's not just he and I, as the only faces of the firm. The hardest thing that I've ever done is honestly get through this last year. I had some health issues that came up, and it was pretty challenging to see kind of where life can take you when those things can happen to you. I'm an avid Pearl Jam fan. It goes back to my college days. Actually, before that, it goes back to my high school days. I still remember the first time that I heard the music. And it was interesting. It just kind of, it just sounded different. It was just different than what we had ever heard before. The advent of alternative rock kind of came in the early 90s when I was in high school, and it was just a different feel to it. And since then, I've just kind of followed it all the way through. I'm up to 22 shows, I think, that I've seen, and everyone is different. The set list changes every night. No show is the same as the previous one. It's just something that always makes me happy whenever I know that I'm gonna go to another show. It kind of has that feeling that you don't really find somewhere else. I don't really dig roller coasters. I don't really dig that kind of stuff. This kind of has that same effect, but I can keep both feet on the ground.